Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is AKA McCracken, also known as your favorite uncle or your fun uncle, good old Uncle Joe. And we're back for another Throwback Thursday, and we're back to Castlevania. And tonight we will be playing Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. Here we got a movie reel. Going to tell a little bit of a story to us. The movie reel, just another homage to the Universal movie monsters, which this series pays homage to. And we're not going to watch all this. We're going to get right into it, because this is a long game. We're not even going to be able to get into any real length of the game in one episode. So this will be a multi-parter. And here we have Trevor Belmont praying before he goes out and starts his quest. So that's right, I said Trevor Belmont, not Simon Belmont, the hero of the first two Castlevanias. This is actually a prequel. Trevor is, in fact, Simon's grandfather. And this is his quest to destroy Dracula. Some of you may or may not know that Dracula is cursed to return every 100 years. That's why the Belmont clan are famous vampire hunters. So Trevor fights him here. In 100 years, Simon will fight him. And so on and so on. Now right off the bat, you notice that Trevor looks an awful lot like Simon from the first Castlevania, except he's got long hair. The controls are exactly the same. His holy water weapon is just like the first one, the first Castlevania game, not the second one. So we got the flames on the ground again. Lots of the same enemies. You're going to have skeletons and zombies. Again, the Universal movie monsters. But the main character is not the only major change in the game. And we'll get into that at the end of this first little stage here. Once we get out of this town, we go in between stages, we'll see the difference. Here are the zombies. The zombies are different. I actually prefer Castlevania 1 zombies, but that's just me. Of course, the first Castlevania is perhaps my favorite game of all time, so it's understandable I prefer those. So my personal history with this game, I got it for Christmas. I'm guessing 1990 is when I got it. It's when it said the game came out. Anyway, Dad asked what I wanted for Christmas one year, and I told him Super Mario 3 and Castlevania 3. So that's what I got. I beat Super Mario 3 pretty quick. This one took a little bit longer. It's I don't know if harder is the right word. It's definitely longer. It probably didn't take me, longer to beat it than the first Castlevania, but man, they were trying to give me that knife, weren't they? Anyway, so we're at the first boss here. And he's really not a problem. There, he hits us. Big deal. He's really not a difficult boss, even if you accidentally pick up that knife. So I got it for Christmas. It's always fun to pick out your own Christmas presents. You know you're going to like what you get. And I continue the tradition of Dad getting me Castlevania games. Next time they release another one, I'm going to have a talk with him, make sure he buys it for me. Because it's been, wow, 29 years since he bought me a Castlevania game. Alright, so there you saw we had 2 paths to choose from. My plan on this playthrough is to show you as much of the game as we can. There will be, I think, one section we won't be able to go through. Just how the game's laid out. But this game is massive. It's bigger in scale by the original Castlevania by a wide margin. Because once we get to the castle, we still have to beat the castle. But it's going to take us a while to get to the castle. Now, it doesn't take place over the entire countryside like Castlevania 2 did. But I would say the stages are equally as big as Simon's Quest, if not bigger. I'm going to try to remember to use my sub-weapons. We should have plenty of hearts on this game. Alright, we got a double shot. So that means we can have 2 holy waters on the screen at the same time. And this will be the first game where we get to ride on the pendulum for the clock tower. This will be a recurring theme later on in the series. It's kind of tripped the first time to do it. I'm quite sure I missed some of those jumps initially. Probably died there a whole lot. The music in this game, just like all the other Castlevania games, just fantastic. Now you might be thinking, is that spinning gear going to make you move? No. It's just for looks. Later games, yeah. But this is before, I guess, they had the thought to do that. It moves for show, not for go. So I guess I can share some of my thoughts on Trevor Belmont. I love the cape at the beginning. I love that he's kneeling and praying in front of a cross. Tells me he's a Christian man, which I admire. But he's not Simon. I mean, Simon was the guy I grew up with. Simon was, you know, the hero in the first 2 Castlevanias. He's the one that defeated Dracula. He was the one that was on Captain N. Although he was kind of an arrogant jerk in that show, I still enjoyed it. I even bought I can't even remember what it's called. Worlds of Power, I think, was the series of books. A Castlevania 2 book where this kid gets pulled into the game world and he goes on Simon's adventure to collect Dracula's body parts. So, I mean, my ties to Simon go way deeper than they ever did with Trevor. So I always kind of begrudged Trevor a little bit that he got the spotlight in this game, because, I mean, Mario didn't share the limelight with anybody. Look at poor Luigi. You know? Nobody ever really thinks about him. I mean, yeah, he's got some cult support, but A lot of people really love Trevor Belmont. Not to say that I hate him or anything. Alright, so this is going to be like the second big twist in the game. Aside from the open world, you can choose your own path sort of thing. Oh, what's this? My name is Grant. I dreamed I was turned into a ghost. Please take me with you. My family was killed by Dracula. What will you do? Take him with you or leave him behind? Well, since our goal is to show as much of this game as possible on this playthrough, we're going to take him with us. I can help you a lot because I'm very fast. Very good. You see the exit on the left starts crumbling, so we can't go that way. Now the bridge collapses to the castle, and we gotta go the long way around. So literally, we just climbed this entire tower for nothing. So we're gonna go back down. And now I can play as this other chap, Grant Dynasty. So he's a pirate, got a little dagger. He can jump. He can jump high, and he can climb on walls. Look at that, brilliant. So between him and some of our other surprise guests later on in the game, trying to remember. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I could shortcut that. It's been a little while since I played this game. Anyway, so he's going to allow us to reach other areas. And there will be other companions we can have the choice to take with us later on. But you can only take one at a time. And if any of you out there played Symphony of the Night, you may remember... Oh no! Why not? Oh wow. I'm pretty much committed to come up here and get this since I died twice. Right? That was not only foolish, but also foolhardy. So, although he can climb on walls, he's not entirely sticky. So keep that in mind. You decide to load the game up and play it. I just feel silly now. I mean, I was doing so good. We're going to take this shortcut. We'll take that. Now, this song is not what you'd call an all-time classic Castlevania song. But see, even this one is great. I mean, just the music is fantastic. The gameplay, the controls are spot on. Some of the enemies are really fun a little bit later in the game. There, and I just got that second life that I wasted. Let's go this way. You see the Medusa heads are also a little bit different. They come out at a different angle, so instead of being lined up with you where you can hit them, you know, their arc is a little bit higher. So it's it will throw you off a little bit if you're used to them coming at you the same way as the previous two games. Yeah, I think that'll probably do it for this video. You see, we're going to take the path that we didn't take last time. And we're going to leave off right there. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll definitely... Another great song, by the way. We'll definitely hear some more good music. We'll see some pretty cool enemies later. We'll have a lot of fun with this game. I'll show you a little bit of cheese later on as well. Because there's one boss you almost have to cheese to be able to beat. If you enjoyed it, please hit like, subscribe, leave your comments down below, and we will see you next time. Have a good night.